Acres. This is our second show. Hey, wow, we got people. Todd, hello.
I'm Todd.
That's Todd, if anyone doesn't know. And we're really excited. It's our second show. And today we thought we would bring you something sweet and comforting. And so we're bringing you banana bread today. We're going to make you a nice banana bread, and hopefully you will you'll join along. If you did get the recipe, I did change one thing. I'm actually adding in maple syrup, and I'm not adding in the cloves and nutmeg. This is the substitute. Okay, so the first thing you want to do, if you're all ready, is you're going to want to start with very ripe bananas. You'll get much more sweetness out of it, which is the whole idea, sweet and hearty and yummy. And so you want to
peel one?
Yeah, you want to peel one?
I think there's like a new way to peel a banana.
Yeah, from the bottom, right?
Yeah,
that's what like the apes, the primates do.
You're supposed to squeeze it, right?
Something like that. Yeah, you want to get
Mikey's
that in
very
the.
happy.
Oh, is Mikey getting this? And then you kind of just like break it in pieces. Make sure you have clean hands. La 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 la. And you can use, like, you're going to want to mash this up and get a nice, mashy mash. And so what I've used for that is a fork, because I do not have a potato masher today. So we're going to use this. Where do we use this? Is that all of them, Todd? Oh, can you open this?
Is there more?
Yeah, would you
I
please?
didn't know that was. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so I'm going to start mashing.
I'm trying to go through this side so bad. I'm trying to go the new way.
So this spoon actually has like holes in it, so it's kind of good. You're just kind of mashing it up. Could use a fork, or the more ripe they are, the quicker they will mash, because they get softer. But it's a little warm, so I'll take that off. So we're just gonna, as you can see, mash, use a fork. I don't think you can see. Let's see. Just mashing away, mash. Are you mashing?
Your mom is excited that you're in the kitchen.
Is that what this room's called? I thought it was the microwave room.
We're educating Todd too.
I'm Todd 1.
Todd has a kitchen. Congratulations. That's for Mikey. Okay, so this is a good mash here. It depends. If you want chunks of bananas in your banana bread, you're not going to mash it fully. But if you want it smooth, I think that looks good. You want a couple? You guys like little banana chunks? All right, we got some banana chunks. So that's.
I like my mashed potatoes chunky. So.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay. Note to self that when I make them. Okay, so those are your 3 medium bananas or 2 large bananas mashed. The next thing you're going to do is add 1/3 cup of brown sugar. So we have that here. So we're going to open it up.
Your measuring thing?
Yeah, do you see 1/3 cup there? Oh, that's awesome. Yes, okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Todd. Okay, so we are going to put that there. We're just going to pour it right into here. It might get a little messy, and that's okay. Because, oopsie. Wow, that's really messy. Usually I like to measure these things out because I am a bit messy, but that's okay. So we've got 1/3 cup of brown sugar.
Do we need this stuff?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
The table's clean.
It is, actually. Jill cleaned it, and Jill donated these beautiful measuring cups. The next thing is, yes, the granulated sugar. Yes, 1/3 cup. Nice, very nice. Awesome. Yee. So that's 1/3 cup of brown sugar, 1/3 cup of raw cane sugar. And the next thing is, yes, we're going to have, well, we're going to use, today we're using sunflower oil, canola oil. You can use avocado oil. You can use coconut oil. Yeah, so you can fill that up. Okay, thank you. So we're dropping that in. So there's the 4th ingredient. We've got the oil. And then vanilla extract. Yes, thank you. Wow, it's really good display person. How much of this? What, 2.5? Okay. So this is really, Okay, so we're gonna do 2.5 teaspoons of vanilla, the nice sweetness that we all love. That adds to 1, 2. These are so beautiful. These were from Susie. These are the hummingbird, I believe. 2.5. So there you go. You know, it's not really exact. If you like it a little more vanilla-y, you can add a little more, a little half, a little quarter, you know, like that's the kind of cook I am. Like I do follow recipes, but you know, depending on your own personal flavors. So that is that. The next thing we're going to do is, while that sits, actually we had to do this and I'm going to do it now. We're going to quickly grease the pan for the banana bread. It's a loaf pan.
I was faking it.
Oh, you know it's an oven?
I know. I mean, I saw pictures in a magazine. This thing right here.
Yeah, that is an oven. Yeah, and it's connected to the stove on top. You probably know about the
No, I
stove.
know about this thing.
Oh, that.
I'm
And then you're going to want to take, if you don't have, I didn't write this down, but after you've greased your pan with a little vegan butter or oil, you want to take a piece of parchment paper, and lengthwise add it into your pan. Now, I didn't put this on the recipe, and I do make it without this. If you don't have parchment, you can take some of your whole wheat flour and you can sprinkle some in and you can coat it with the flour and then tap it out. So you just get a general coating on the butter. But I have parchment paper, so that's what I am using.
And why do you use parchment?
Be-
It's easier.
Yes, it will help it to just come out of the pan. It won't stick. I have pretty good luck not using it, but I have better luck using it. So I'm using it. So back to our recipe.
And they're wondering how much you charge per shipment if they want to ship.
Send me your zip code and I'll let you know.
$400.
He says
Check
he sets the
payable to
price.
Arthur's Acres.
Right, cooking fund, cooking with Grace fund. Okay, so we've got the first part of this is the first part of the recipe. The pan is ready. The next we're going to add in our flours, baking soda, cinnamon, a maple syrup, because we've already added our banana,
Do you want flour?
sugar.
Do you want to do flour?
Yeah, let's do the flour. I like to sift my flour, so we're going to need 2 cups. So you can measure if you like.
Oh, and you're sifting over that.
Yeah, because you know what? When you sift it, it takes out the bumps and lumps and gives you a nice smoother texture. Okay. Whoa. Okay, that was fun.
Okay, should I put some of this away?
Sure. Why not? And if you wanted, you could do you could use a little whole wheat flour too. Do you want to just throw it in the sink, or you're doing great, Todd?
I don't think I
Isn't he
am.
tremendous? He really is like.
I think this is why I don't cook.
Yeah, oh yeah. And then you just do a little, you see how it like comes down nice and just like nice and soft? I love it when things get messy. I really do. I do. I'm not like I'm a clean and hygienic chef, but not the neatest. Nah, it's because what's fun about neat? Okay. So
wait, so you did the flour, but did you see the new way of measuring in a recipe?
how's
So
that?
show me a teaspoon. So we're doing a teaspoon of baking soda?
Yeah.
Okay, so show me which one is a teaspoon. Is that a teaspoon?
Well, let's double check. I think so. Yeah.
Is this a teaspoon?
Yeah.
Did you see where you go like this?
Oh shoot.
And then you just put it in there?
You know what? I love learning things. That's pretty
Did you see
phenomenal.
that? So you
Wait.
make an indent so you don't dirty it, it doesn't
Oh,
stick.
okay. All right, we're gonna try
What am I
that.
putting in there? Baking soda. So how cool is it? You're messing up my hole.
No. I mean, yeah.
There, wait. Now you gotta fix my hole, and then we do it again.
Yeah. I want them to see though. So.
Oh, so yeah.
So I want you to do it, and then
Yes, so
no, do
there's-
it better. Do it better.
Instead of a sifter.
I do have a sifter. I find that they take very long. Like you have to keep sifting and sifting. This is more. Yeah, more.
So what's the oven temperature? That's what people are
350.
350.
So you would have. Yeah, I should have told you that at the
So
beginning.
show
My
me
bad.
hole.
So
So it makes an indent in there.
So he made an indent of a 1 teaspoon.
We're
Whoa,
losing it.
whoa.
Isn't this what we're doing?
Yeah, but first I would probably put it in there first.
No, but that defeats the purpose.
But then you might drop the whole box in. Trust me. Yeah.
I think this works now.
People like your chef.
Oh, Yeah, Todd got these.
We're gonna give them away as a.
There, so that's perfect. Look at that.
You know, I love it. That's another cooking hack. You can do a little indentation of a teaspoon
So
by
do it
Todd.
no, you try.
Okay, now I'm
Just
gonna
do
try.
it.
I know. All right, I like that. I like these little
It's
hacks.
cool.
Yeah. So, okay, so we're gonna do, can you see? I don't know if you can see, guys.
Hold it up a little more.
Yeah,
I
sure.
think
Here we
we'll
go.
lose it. Then we'll lose it if you hold it. It's starting to fall out. We're having an avalanche of banana bread.
What am I putting in there?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Okay, so
You gotta take the.
yeah, can I use this? I don't trust myself, like just pouring it in.
You're supposed to eat a tablespoon of cinnamon. Did you ever see the cinnamon challenge? No, there's a cinnamon challenge.
There is.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up.
What is another like?
Yeah, like if you have to take like a spoonful and you can't do it. You can't eat a spoonful of cinnamon. Like, yeah, people die. Don't do it. I didn't know that. But yeah, you can't. It's like impossible to do.
Okay.
Because you choke. I guess that's what you choke and die. Stop talking about it. That's what they're telling me. I'm getting off camera. Shut up.
What about the nuts?
No nuts.
Oh, the nuts. I know. We fold the nuts in last. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to mix. We're going to mix it all up, okay?
My hand?
Yeah, you're going to mix it like this. You're just going to kind of like fold, because you don't want to over mix it. You know, I'm not sure. We have a lot of, we might have a little extra flour in here because it got poured in, but
Are you accusing me of something?
oh no. So you don't want to crazy mix it, because otherwise you can kind of flatten the air bubbles, and you kind of need that. You don't want to have it. Yeah, this is
Don't blame.
this is awesome. It's perfect.
Todd,
Can you do me a favor? Can you
you
measure?
can't take flour.
Nope. We need, right, you can't add, you can't take out the dry
How much does
ingredients.
you need?
Let's go for, let's do a tablespoon.
I'll just dump it in.
Well, I kind of need the liquid.
Is this a tablespoon?
It's the largest one. And I am going to just, since we had a little extra flour, sorry, I'm just adding a little oil just to kind of loosen it up a little. And that's okay to do, you know.
So what kind of oil are you using?
Today I'm using canola. I use sometimes coconut oil, and there's a thing about coconut oil. Like if you're making your banana bread with coconut oil, it's very dense. Like when you put it in the fridge, it gets very thick and hard. So your banana bread, if you put it in the fridge afterward, you'd have to take it out, and you'd have to. You okay? And you would have to like kind of defrost it. So with the other oils.
No. Where's Jody? Is Jody on?
So I'm just mixing, you know, like I said, you don't want to mix too much, but I think this is fine.
Well,
And
that doesn't look like too much flour.
no, it's perfect, Todd. But I am looking for just the gloves aren't in there. Sorry, I'm back.
Who's out in the pasture during the day?
So to be honest with you, this is really it. Like we're gonna just add in the walnuts now. We're gonna chop them up in a blender. We're gonna add them in. We're gonna fold them, you know, and that's really it. And it's such an amazing recipe. And then we'll top it with a coating of brown sugar and organic coconut sugar, which is not on the list, but I find I like that combination just to like top it, which we'll do last. Sure. You could toast the banana bread and put raspberry jelly. That's the great thing about banana bread. So we're coming over here if you want to step over here, and we are going to chop up some walnuts. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So this is a cup. You're going to do a cup, and if you're allergic to walnuts, I'm sorry. My daughter is. It's horrible, but at home we use sunflower seeds. So you can use any kind of seed, or you can use any kind of other nut if you want, or nuts, and whatnot. Okay. I know, it's really crazy. So here we go. Liquefy, chop. That's it. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So, got to chop nuts.
Are you folding the nuts in?
We're gonna fold them in.
And can you make these into balls if you want to?
We can make banana. Stay
Balls.
tuned.
Banana balls.
Banana bread balls.
Is that next week?
I'm
Banana
totally
bread
making
with
that.
and without nuts.
Yeah, I'm working on a special recipe for.
Where are the balls?
Oh, you want to see them? Excuse me for a second. Sorry to walk away. No, I didn't. This was my first.
So Grace is working on a recipe for pig balls for people.
I'm developing a recipe for pig balls cookies.
Based on the pig balls we give the pigs, these are pig balls for people.
I like the coconut cover.
They're so
good. Yeah, they're actually
not
so
good.
Yeah, I'm so glad you like them.
Those will be available nationwide in a couple of years.
How much is shipping for those?
Send me your zip code.
$400.
$400. So that's it, right? You don't want to fold it too much. You don't want to mess too much because then the flour and everything it'll get stringy. It'll make it a stringy bread as opposed to a light with the bubbles and the air. And so now we're ready to.
Okay, a couple questions.
Sure.
Now, if this is not vegan, would you be using eggs?
Correct.
So the cool thing is about you can eat the batter, right?
And yes, as I was baking last night, I ate lots of batter, and it's great. And that is really a big plus about like vegan baking and cooking.
Oh my God.
You can eat it, and you don't have to worry about salmonella. What a notion! Why would anyone ever want to eat an egg?
Ben Manel.
Who? Okay, so I'm ready to put this. I know, but look at we have
salmonella.
Oh, salmonella! Ah, I'm a little slow.
Ben, his brother, not as famous. He didn't kill as many people. Okay. Okay, so now.
So you take your really fun your piggy spatula if you have one, and Todd happened to have one.
I do have
what a guy, right? What guy? What guy has a piggy spatula? This guy does, and it's great.
Absolutely brand new. It's never been out of the package before, and it's years old.
Oh, and it's so you basically take it, you plop it, and you spread it, and it is supposed to be, very thick. What do you guys think? Nobody has questions? Everybody's good? Is anyone cooking with us or just watching? Am I going to?
I don't know.
Well, I
questions?
hope you're enjoying it,
Can
people, because it's so good.
How much oil and vanilla?
2.5 teaspoons of vanilla, and the oil is I think a third a cup. Yeah.
1/3 of a cup.
And like I said, the oil you can really choose your own with slight variation.
Stacy is cooking with us.
Oh, Stacy. Hi,
Send us pictures,
Stacy.
Stacy, and
Yeah.
we'll post them in our stories.
Ooh,
Yeah, that'd be great.
would love that. Some people are just watching. Okay.
And send us pictures of your finished product, and we'd love to post them in the stories. We're really trying to educate people on how easy, delicious, nutritious vegan food is. So, literally, whatever people that are not vegan eat, we can eat. We can eat just as good as you can, but we can eat the raw batter. 99 foo-foo.
And we do.
So how much oil?
1/3 a cup of either sunflower, canola, avocado, coconut, even olive oil.
Really? Does that make it taste funny?
No, I mean it's
a unique flavor though.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, you have to remember there's a lot of bananas. There's a lot of brown and white sugars, and so there's a lot.
There's a lot of bananas.
It's a few.
In there or kinds of?
Oh no, a lot of bananas. Did I say kinds of?
Well, because you said there's a lot of different oils.
And then there's right. So she said some of the oils may taste funky, but because we have the bananas and the sugars. No, but my point is that you're not good. The oil's not going to be overpowering because you've got all the sugars, all the yummy sweet stuff. So you'll be fine.
Olive oil won't be terrible. I think it'll probably be good.
I made it with that. What did I use last night I used.
For getting a comment, you can substitute vegan chocolate chips.
Sure can. Yes, absolutely.
Or you can have walnuts and chocolate chips.
You can kind of make it whatever you want to taste them? Yeah, that's for you. Don't mind if I do. He's not shy.
I love raw. I know how raw before.
So this is like what it looks like. And to be honest with you, the reason it looks a little lighter than maybe if it were brown sugar is because I substituted. I did. I used light brown sugar because that's what I had. So that's the thing is you can substitute what?
It's really good.
It's amazing raw. I mean, I literally got sick on it yesterday because I just couldn't stop eating it.
Because you ate too much, not because of the recipe.
Yeah, yeah. No, just because I ate too much, you know. So once you have it in your, once you have it in here like that,
Pan.
in your pan, in your loaf pan, you can then move your bowl to the sink or out of your way, and then you're going to want to. We're going to cover it with. Oh, yeah, we're going to cover it with brown sugar and
How
cook
did you do that?
Yeah.
Before it's cooked? Oh, I thought it was after.
It cooks so nice into it. So here we go. All right. So we're going to. Oh, please.
What happens if you want to make banana bread but you don't have a loaf pan?
You don't have to use a loaf pan. You can use a different pan. You can use like one of those square cake pans.
Like a cake pan of bread?
You can. Yes.
Jello mold, that would be awesome.
Sure.
Like a jello
Like
mold?
a pig. Maybe
Like a pig
A
jello
pig
mold.
mold. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, that's really cool. But yeah, you can use a pig mold and you can use a cake pan. You know, like you just have to keep an eye on it because depending on the shape and density, like something that's small and tall and thick is going to take longer to cook. It might take less time. This is 50 minutes, but if you're spreading it out flatter and a little wider,
Exactly.
it would take a little. It may
I'm
take less
cleaning.
time.
Does it rise?
It does because I have baking soda in it, so it does. Once.
So, oh, go ahead.
Oh, I'm done. I'm
What,
still working on it.
can you substitute pumpkin puree for the banana puree? So I guess that would make it pumpkin bread.
Yes, yes. And
Right?
this is kind
That's
of.
so weird. It would be pumpkin bread.
I mean,
you just change the main ingredient of the recipe.
Yeah, but then everything else is the same.
But then you could do it with anything now, right? Any kind of fruit or ingredient. Just
Apple bread?
But the thing with the banana.
apple bread.
That would be
Well, I'm gonna
sugar
say
off.
I'm making an apple gingerbread cake for one of our segments in the fall that you're gonna just die for. But I think the problem with the
Apple what?
apple gingerbread cake with cream cheese frosting. No, it's killer. It tastes a little like carrot cake. It's very good. It's very moist. But I think if you substitute the pumpkins, they don't have the sweetness like the banana. So you're not going to get that sweetness. So you're going to have to figure out.
But
It's a
also,
whole nother
it's
recipe.
also less kind of watery, so you'd have to. That's what I'm saying. Like the bananas, less watery, so
Yeah,
you'd have to change some stuff up.
sure. I mean,
Would you need a binder still then? Because bananas.
bananas are your binder. That's my binder. Yes. So you may need a binder if you use pumpkin, but I think it's a totally different recipe. I think you would just maybe want a recipe that was specifically for pumpkin bread. So the
Can you
last
put blueberries in there? That'd be awesome.
banana blueberry? Why not? Why not?
Like the apple and those.
All right, I guess
Some people put in cranberries. I guess
Yeah.
would be good. Do you do dried cranberries?
You could do dried cranberries, sure. Yeah.
I don't know.
Why not? I never
love
did.
cranberries.
Cranberries are gross.
I think that it adds like sometimes the sweetness and tartness people like. So dried cranberries can be like an alternative if that's what you want to use. But for today,
Won't do
we're
it.
just
Won't do
doing
it.
the basic
Won't do it.
recipe.
There are
And
people who like cranberries.
Why? They taste so freaking weird.
they're good in like
They're
a
too
muesli or they are tart. That's why they have to be mixed with like coconut, shreddings and chocolate and banana bread.
Ramona is asking, what about olives?
Of course.
Wow.
I'd rather jump in the pond again. Okay, so
So the next step, the final step is coating it.
Everyone wants olives now.
yeah, I could see that.
All right, we're gonna make olive bread someday. We have so many
I'm
recipes.
sick that day. It stinks. I
He's
don't
gonna
feel
be
it that
out.
day.
So we're gonna do a little mixture of we're gonna do a mixture of brown sugar, light brown sugar and coconut sugar.
Coconut sugar.
I don't have that on my list, but I'm throwing you a couple curveballs. Sorry, but
Is that measure the same as like
Pig
regular?
curveball.
so this is a quarter cup of brown sugar ish. When you're topping this, the amount of sugar you want to put on top is really up to you, right? It's like it says a quarter cup, but who cares if you love it? You know, exactly. Like use what you love. And if you have a problem with sugar, this may not be the recipe for you, but that's okay. So we do a little mix it up. All right.
So you're just mixing that with water?
No water. I'm just mixing the light brown sugar and the coconut sugar, which I did not put on the recipe, and you don't have to have.
Oh, you know, it'd be good like a toasted coconut.
Oh, yeah, yes. God, this is a versatile recipe. I'm finding out. I didn't even think.
I mean, I don't like raw coconut, but toasted coconut is awesome.
It's really good, yeah. So you just kind of like just go like that. You know, there's no. See? Spread it all around. And it's like crazy good. It's just
you can make like a vegan cream cheese.
this okay.
Yeah, like
so
vegan cream cheese topping.
So growing up,
with sprinkles.
My best friend's mother every weekend would make banana bread, and I had never had it before. And we would cut it and toast it and slather it with cream cheese. Now, today I would use vegan cream cheese, but toasted banana bread with vegan cream cheese and raspberry jelly is the bomb. So look it.
Is that the same topping you would use on like a blueberry muffin?
You could.
Is that what that is when you're like
and
then it's like crumbly. Yeah.
But you know what? Well, you can add like flour to it, to the mixture to make it crumbly. Like you could take the sugars. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's you want to get on now, or you want me to do it now, or
didn't you ever see Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Muffin.
Yeah.
They had only muffin. Muffin top. Top of the muffin to you. That's what it was called. Top of the muffin to you. Right? Remember that?
Is anybody?
Wasn't it called that? Top of the muffin.
Top of the muffin.
Yeah, people are definitely saying chocolate chips.
Okay.
Really well. Vegan chocolate.
Okay. Great. I only like chocolate chips in certain things. That to me is not appealing, but if you love it, go for it.
You put chocolate chips in?
I put chocolate chips in chocolate chip cookies. That's it. And like with walnuts.
They're good like in everything.
Huh? I'm a purist.
I like it on my meatballs.
Thank you, Jean. Balls. Oh, 50 minutes. Yeah. Oh, yes. So you would do this.
Camera.
Yeah, time lapse. Okay. So we're going to put it in the oven, and then 45 or 50 minutes later, you're going to take, we don't have well, we're going to pretend I have pot holders. Oh. So here we go. La, la, la.
You're burning your hands.
Oh, it's so hot. Oh, where are the pot holders? Girls, I need my pot holders. So when it is done, it's so pretty. It looks like this.
That looks awesome.
But you want to know when it first comes out of the oven, and I'm sure most of you know this if you bake already. But if you don't bake and you want to know, like if you're not sure, you would take a toothpick, and while you're by the oven, but I know this is done, you would just stick it in and take it out. If it comes out clean, it's done. If it comes out with batter on it, you got to stick it back in the oven for a couple of minutes. And this is perfectly done.
If you like it raw, you can get that way.
Sure. Why not? And then, after all is said and done, and you want to present it to your friends, eat it all yourself. Oopsie. I don't know which way it goes. No, wait. Okay. Can you hear me? Can they still hear me? Okay, here's the big reveal. You ready? Ooh.
Look at that. That's awesome.
And you can do a nice, serve it, make it look a little fancy. Fancy pants.
And don't bake your ear pods.
I know. Would have been funny. And that's it. Here you go.
Okay.
Okay, so you bring in the volunteers.
Yeah. Anybody want to try? How is it?
It's like freaking amazing. It's freaking amazing.
Volunteers are coming to try.
Hi. Hi, come on over. Hi. Thanks for joining in, friends. Hi, Alyssa. Hi, Janine. Hi, Brett. Brett's here. So we come on. Hi, Michael. Hi. Wow, I wish you could all, if you want to just come over here, and we have banana bread that we would love you to taste. So Janine's gonna come over here and taste a piece.
Aren't they awesome?
Thank you.
Raspberry
Cool.
jelly is
Alyssa?
awesome.
Come on, you come over.
Oh, come on.
You come around.
You're on camera. Everybody on
If you want to
camera.
come on camera.
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah.
can all step.
Congratulations.
Oh.
This is so good.
Oh, I'm so glad. I wish you guys could taste it. Come on in, everyone.
Wow.
There you go, Brett.
Wow.
Hi, Michael.
The brown sugar topping really makes a difference. Thank you.
TD?
These are regular.
They're going fast like hotcakes.
For me.
There you go, Jill.
Thank you.
Who needs one yet?
Goodness, that's delicious.
I'll take a second one.
Yeah, and we have a whole nother one here too. Gosh, I wish you could all join us. Look at all these people. Somebody take a picture. Oh my God. Oh, what do you guys think?
Amazing.
So good.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Now we need almond milk.
Yeah, is it delicious and nutritious?
Yeah. So does anyone have questions or?
And vegan.
This is my friends and family at Arthur's Acres. I love everyone. If I couldn't do this without everyone, so thank you.
Yeah, people are saying praise.
Ooh.
Next show. What's the next show? What are you making?
Ooh, what do you guys want? I have like so many. Oh, the balls.
Or vegan thing?
Oh, we may be sponsored. Next show, we're working on a sponsor. So, if you know companies or you have a recipe or a company that you'd like us to work with, we're working on a couple of companies that are going to sponsor the show possibly. So if there are companies that you have connection with, do not cook the AirPods in there. They become very expensive. If you know companies you want to see us bake with or Grace bake with and make taste, send us a message. And or if you have a connection at a company that you think would be a good combination with Arthur's Acres and Cooking with Grace, and so just let us know. But I think like there's a good Swedish meatball recipe. There's my recipe.
Oh, you know what? I want to try something like that.
And there's raspberry jelly here.
I love Swedish meatballs. Does anybody want raspberry jelly?
It's like a game changer. It's got to have the seeds too. So good, right?
Oh my God.
So
That's
good.
really good.
Wow. So I think we're good.
Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you, Grace and Todd.
Thank
And
you
then
so much.
What do we say, guys? Ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Peace, love, and pigs. Yay.